everyone, welcome to GRE Fridays. I'm Ryna, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience taking the GRE at home on August 30th. Overall, signing up for the test was pretty simple. It has one extra step, but okay, so basically this is how it goes. You go into your My GRE account on the ETS website, and there you pay the $205 for the GRE. And then you have to choose that you want to be doing it at home. So you're on the website, you pay. Then you have to wait around a day to get an email from ProctorU. And once you get that email, you can go into ProctorU and create an account with them. And that's where you get to choose when you're going to take it at home. And in my experience, there were a ton of times on every day that I looked at. So it was like every 20 minutes there was a time slot that you could take. So it was a ton of availability. And that made it pretty simple. And at the time as well, in August, they were offering free cancellations and changing, and that was super easy. So it was pretty simple. I kind of had the GRE for August 15th, and then I felt like I wanted a little bit more time, so I pushed it off to the 30th, and that went really, really smoothly. The next thing that I want to talk about is that on the day of the test, you should definitely plan in your mind that you're not going to be going right into the test. At the beginning, you need to set up and connect to the proctor and go through the system check. You can do some of that system checking beforehand, but for me, I missed a key part and it took almost an hour it cut into my test time. I mean, everything got pushed back an hour because I think this is because I was using a Mac, and so for Mac users this could be helpful. Basically Safari didn't support ProctorU, so I was using Chrome to do the test, but then they need you have to be sharing your screen for the entire time so that the proctor can be there watching you and making sure you're not cheating, I guess. And so I kept saying share screen, but I didn't realize that the Mac has built-in security so that you can't just choose on Chrome to share your screen or record your screen. You have to actually go into your security settings and choose which programs are allowed to record your screen or share your screen. So I didn't know what was going on. I got to the test and I had like a good 40 minutes or so trying to figure it out, waiting to connect to the proctor, and then the proctor like going into my computer and doing it for me. Luckily, the proctor knew exactly what to do, but the problem then was, I don't know why this happened, but after that, it was more than just that problem apparently, because the proctor puts in a code to begin the test for you on your computer, but the code they had was wrong, so then we had to wait a good 30 to 40 more minutes for the proctor to get in touch with ETS to get a new code for me to start my test. So I started it quite late, and it was kind of a pain, but luckily I kept feeling myself getting annoyed, and then I didn't want that to affect how I was going to perform on the test, so I had to kind of like do a lot of breathing and reminding myself that I was going to pretend like I was starting the test exactly when I thought I was going to. But it would be a good thing to just be prepared that this might take a little bit of time. And they kind of say in the emails that they send you that it might take 20 minutes, but if you have a Mac, you might want to look at your security first and make sure that that is all squared away, because otherwise it could take a lot longer. And then the last point about the test itself is that I took the GRE originally in 2015 and since then I've been tutoring the GRE, and so I wanted to take the at-home version and kind of see what that was like. And so once you get through the issue of doing it at home and connecting your computer, connecting with the proctor and all of that, everything else was exactly the same. So if you're doing the practice test through PowerPrep, the 2 free practice tests that the GRE has that you can download, and then there are also 3 that you can purchase on top of that. That is exactly what the test really feels like. Kind of takes up your whole screen, but it is exactly like that. So it's definitely worth getting used to that calculator, getting used to that format, and like the way that there's not an A, B, C, D for the answer choices, it's just the bubbles, and the way that the top of the screen looks, all of that is going to be exactly the same. So that's the nice thing, is you're doing it at home, but you're still getting the exact same experience. And I mean, it's easier and safer in the current climate, so it kind of works really well. And I'm going to talk a bunch more, make several more videos coming up about like the whole studying experience, going from teaching the test to then studying to take the test again, and sort of my recommendations for what to do, how to get the score that you want in sort of a shorter amount of time. So stay tuned for that, coming soon. And yeah, let me know if you have any more questions about the at-home test. I'd be happy to answer them. And thanks for watching.